How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today, instead of looking at some car fails, we're going to be checking out some car wins that you guys tagged me in. We're looking at clips where people are pushing their car, they're doing something cool, and they're not failing. Although looking at fails is fun, I feel like it's looking at the wins that just gets you fucking hyped. Like, straight up, after watching this video, I'm gonna want to go out there and drive my car like an absolute madman, but I'll contain myself. Maybe I'll set up my racing sim and we'll do that. Anyways, before we dive in, this video is sponsored by the one and only Simply Carbon Fiber. I've talked about Simply Carbon Fiber a lot on this channel, and it's for good reason. We all like carbon fiber, so why not trade out your guys' little shitty wallet for a nice, lightweight, sleek carbon fiber wallet? You can fit up to 7 cards in this bad boy, along with some cash on back or whatever you need. It's super lightweight, so if you're trying to win races, you're gonna want this, because every ounce matters, because ounces equal pounds. Anyways, I love this wallet. I've had it now for a while, and I mean, it still looks pretty much brand new. It's still got that nice gloss finish on it, and I mean, you could wash it just like a car. Just, you know, bust out some spray wax and make it look brand new again. Anyways, check them out. Link down in the description down below. They have other carbon fiber products, not just wallets. They have watches and everything, and they have a back to school sale going on right now, so click the link, go shop right now. Simply Carbon Fiber, thank you for sponsoring this video. Guys, don't miss out on the sale. Go now. Anyways, let's take a look at the first clip. We have a Tesla Plaid versus an 891 Supra, 40 to 160. That's a good size race right there. There's plenty of room, plenty of margin for error. Very little margin for error if you're the Tesla owner, because all you got to do is gas. That's it. So, I mean, I guess the same as for the Supra. They're both probably automatic, but whatever. Let's take a look and see what happens.
Go!
I got some second-hand embarrassment from the passengers in the Tesla. Like, that is just awkward as hell. You're saying bye-bye to the car, and not only is he right there, but he starts pulling ahead slowly. That is like the worst case scenario. If that happens, that's like the equivalent of shit talking in Call of Duty, and then they just start spanking your shit in. Like you don't go to voice chat after that. You stay in party chat and make sure that they can't just shit talk you to your face because you fucked up earlier in the match. The comments on this shit too, all the Tesla fanboys, the Supra with $150,000 of mods, slicks, tuned, and tons of prep. The Tesla shows up with friends to give a ride along, and his buddy then drives home with 90% battery. Haters are gonna hate. First of all, both of those statements are absolutely false. There's no way in fuck that Supra has $150,000 in mods. None of my cars, which are probably faster than the Supra, have $150,000 in mods. Like, none of them. Okay, maybe it's not faster than the Supra. The Supra did just beat a Tesla Plaid. I've never raced a Tesla Plaid. Not in my Mustang. I kind of did in the Supra, but I was racing people that didn't know how to race. Regardless, that statement is 100% false. And on top of that, that Tesla ain't going home with 90% battery. That battery is going to be a bit lower than that. The one argument that I will think is fair is that Tesla does have a full car of people, and they are just kind of having fun. But still, if you're going to be waving at the car, you better fucking win, because that is awkward. That's a fat L for the Tesla community right there. And I'm not even going to bring up that the Tesla had his windows down, because so did the Supra, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it would balance out. God, that's such secondhand embarrassment from that guy. Ooh, that's cringe. Anyways, good shit, Supra, holding it down. Let's move on. Next clip. This guy's a really bad liar.
So you back in the park doing wheelies?
Where?
In the park doing wheelies?
In the park?
Were you doing a wheelie earlier?
No. What park are you talking about, though?
National Park, right here. Rocky
Oh, no. I was like, what park? I just slowly went through the marina. No.
Where were you at earlier?
I just went through the marina.
The marina?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your GoPro's on?
Now it is.
It wasn't earlier?
No.
Okay.
I mean, first things first, this guy has some great wheelie control. That being said, doesn't have great lying skill. If you're being questioned and you're like, wheelies, what park? What park are you talking about? If you're asking like open-ended questions like that, you're automatically guilty. Like, it just looks really bad. The correct way to say this, were you doing wheelies? No, I just got here. Oh, where'd you come from? I came through, and obviously you state somewhere that you weren't just at. Oh, I came through the marina, like he said. I wasn't even at the park. Then boom, you're innocent. But if you're like, wheelies? What? No, I wasn't doing wheelies. What? Where? At the park? Which park? No, I wasn't at that park. You just look sus as hell. However, one hell of a wheelie right there. I also don't get why, like, officers, I guess, don't like wheelies. In my opinion, he's not going to harm anyone, especially when he's doing it when no one is around like that. He's not going to harm anyone, except for maybe himself. But he's doing it at his own risk. Like, if he falls on the public highways by doing a wheelie, he's not going to sue the state for allowing him to do a wheelie. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I get it if you're in the city or if you're around people, but as you saw from the clips, he was in the middle of nowhere just doing a wheelie casual. Look at this. Nobody around. You don't even see anyone on screen down the road. There's nobody around. I don't see the harm in that personally, but the law's the law, I guess. Anyways, good wheelies, bad lying. Next clip. Keep living. So I sadly probably have to mute it because the audio is going to be copyrighted, but the audio is great for it too. And it's just a clean 360 entry into a corner. This is the cool shit. This is what people should be doing. You know, fuck the takeovers. Go out somewhere in the middle of the night, empty as fuck. Go practice your drifting skills. A lot of the people at the takeovers, okay, I shouldn't say a lot. Okay, I'm not going to give them credit, but a good handful. A percentage of the people at the takeovers, they seem like they know how to drift. They seem like they got some really good control. Hone that skill. Go to a track, full send it. Go get sponsorships or something. Go get a YouTube channel going, showing how badass you are drifting instead of going to a takeover. You know, like this is cool in my opinion. You know, somebody might say, Drew, this is no safer than people at takeovers. This guy obviously knows what he's doing. There's no other cars there. There's no people in the middle recording his ass. This is clean. It's hard to hate on this. If you're a car guy, it's hard to hate on this. This is cool. This is what like the car scene was born on, you know, late night drifting, late night racing, just in the middle of nowhere, not harming anybody. It looks like they're being as safe as possible. You notice how nobody, I mean, maybe besides the people in the background right there, but you notice how the cameraman, at least he was sort of smart enough to be way off in the distance. Clean drift. Overall, clean drift, clean 360 entry. I don't even think I could do that in Forza. Good shit. To be fair, I don't play Forza, but whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. It's cool. All right, next clip. This has to be some of the most adrenaline pumping racing I have ever seen. Just listen to everything, take it all in, and enjoy it. That motherfucker is Himothy the Third. That he is him. This guy is crazy. The racing he's doing, man, just oh my god. Like this is some good shit. Nothing but pure skill. The car itself is just fucking handling that shit. The sequential, the hydro, everything. Dude, like if I was his passenger princess right there, my pants would be so soiled. I'm telling you, I'm getting fucking clinched up just watching this video, dude. He's fucking full sending this shit. Oh god, like one day, I know it'll probably never happen, but it'd be so fun to just like get behind the wheel of one of these cars and just like full send it. Obviously, building a car like this is hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is no cheap task right here. But it'd be so fun to just like, I mean, even just ride along in one of these things, dude. It would just change your whole perspective of what the hell a car is capable of. Like, it's just mind-blowing. You see these like 10,000 horsepower, like full-on drag racing cars and stuff like that. And then you see this, and it's like, they're both crazy, but this is like, in my opinion, a bit gnarlier than that. Just because, I mean, the amount of like different shit going on, the amount of just like how precise you need to be with your braking, your accelerating, your shifting, and all that shit. Okay, maybe 10,000 horsepower dragster was a bit high. That is very hard to drive too. I'm talking about the fucking, like, you know, the yacht length ones. Those guys got my respect too, but this is just crazy. Nothing but driver mod here. Nothing, well, and a really expensive car, but nothing but driver mod. This is beautiful. This is crazy. Himothy the Third, everyone. Himothy the Third. All right, next clip. Once again, might have copyrighted music. I'll try to find something fitting, but take a look. Bro's looking like John Wick in that old Pontiac, just whipping that shit. This like driveway, or like this little like, I mean, it looks like some sort of industrial building. Whatever this is, this parking lot is just begging to be drifted too. Like, look at this little entrance right here. This shit's just money. This is like when kids find like that 5-stair at their like local church, and they're just like, they just can't stop skating it. It's the same shit. This thing is just begging for it. They even got the sprinklers going too. You just slide right out into the open. It'd be pretty hard to hit anything in an empty parking lot. Like, this is like as safe as it can get. And he's doing it in an old Pontiac. It's funny too, because the car is all bouncing and shit. It's got some wobble in it. It's obviously not really set up to be doing this, but he's fucking doing it. And it just looks so smooth doing it too. Something about drifting old muscle cars just looks so cool. Like I said, like when you see John Wick, I don't know if you guys have seen the 4th one. You guys have had time to watch it. But he's over here drifting that shit around the arch in France or whatever, just like popping bad guys and shit. Like, it's just so smooth and it looks so clean. And it's cool to know that actually Keanu Reeves actually did that stuff. He actually trained and learned how to drift a vehicle and shoot at the same time, which is funny. Weird thing to have on your resume, Keanu, but yeah, see, this is the car scene right here. This is the shit I can get behind. The stuff that's like you know, flooding it nowadays, the takeovers, the shitty car meets, that shit's all whack. When I say I'm a car guy, this is what I'm thinking of. Late night with the boys out having fun in the parking lots. I haven't done this in a while since I've had Project WAP, because last time I did do it, the cops fucking came. Of course they would. The one time I go out and have some fun in the parking lot, the cops show up. But it was still a fun experience. Super sick to see somebody sending a muscle car. Badass. Love it. All right, last clip. This would be the only minivan, I think, on the face of the earth that I would not be embarrassed to lose by. Take a look. I don't even know if I can call this a minivan. This is just a van.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
It's so good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Back out at King of the Open Road. Wild machine behind you, the Dodge Caravan, right?
Correct.
With a little spice added to it.
A little bit. It's a 2.5 liter. It actually came stock in this van, and it actually came stock turbo too. On 27 pounds, it made 509.
I mean, this thing, I don't care what anybody says, this thing's a sleeper. I mean, yeah, you got the slicks in the front, but man.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much more sleeper than that. I mean, even with the slicks, even with that shit, most people aren't gonna notice that. Most people aren't gonna notice that shit. If you're cruising around in your Scat Pack or your Hellcat, you see this van pull up on you, you're not gonna look down and notice slicks, because vans have big tires usually anyways, and if you're moving on the freeways and stuff like that, you're not really gonna notice it. This thing is sick. Stock motor. I don't know if he mentioned if it was built or anything like that, but I mean, still, just having the stock 2.5. I doubt there's many people on the face of the earth building Dodge Caravans. I like how people in the comments are kind of flaming him. Low 11 on slicks. That's gonna beat nothing mildly respectable on the street. Bro, it's a Dodge Caravan. The fact that it's putting down 500 horsepower is impressive enough. He's clearly not going for fucking records on the fucking track. He's not trying to set, you know, fucking lap times and become the fast. Oh, he probably is the fastest Dodge Caravan. There's not many people doing it. I could probably count on my hand the amount of people in the world building Dodge Caravans. I don't know them, but they could probably all fit on these phalanges right here. I mean, an 11-second van is still fast. To me, this is as sleeper as it comes. Like 500 horsepower van. That's cool. Not many people are doing this shit nowadays. People expect everything to have 1,000 horsepower. It's a van. It's gonna beat your Scat Packs. It's gonna beat your maybe your Hellcats. Probably not the Hellcats. It's gonna hold up with the Hellcats, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that thing doing? It's gonna beat your Mustangs, your Camaros. It's gonna beat all that. It's a cool car. It's a cool build. I like it. Quit hating on cool builds. This ain't no fucking stance car or some shitty ricer. It's not a VIP build. Quit hating on it. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you for today. A lot of cool clips. If you guys see any car wins, send it to my Instagram. Tag me in it at ___ Drew Peacock. Now I want a goddamn Dodge Caravan. That shit looks fun as fuck. Get all your homies in the back and still gap people. Anyways, let me know down below if you like this, guys. Also, go check out Simply Carbon Fiber. I will link them down below. Go pick up your carbon fiber products now. Thank you, Simply Carbon Fiber. And until next video, peace.